Good morning, my name's Emily and welcome to my Toronto apartment. We live on the top 2 floors of an old home, so once you come up these stairs, this is our entryway. We have our coats here, and as you can see, we have this beautiful brick wall. This was probably the #1 selling feature of this apartment. When we saw this apartment listed, we actually were not even planning on moving, but things like this do not pop up often in Toronto, so we knew we had to capitalize on that opportunity. Right off our entryway, we have our kitchen. We love having this huge island. My husband and I love to cook, so we are often in here on the weekends making very elaborate meals, hosting our friends over for dinner. A lot of apartments in Toronto are not set up with a kitchen for cooking, so this was also a very big selling feature of moving here. The cabinetry is really nice as well. My husband has always loved to cook, and his first favorite chef was Jamie Oliver, so we have a ton of Jamie Oliver books. We also have some local Toronto chef books. We love this one by Adrian Fort. He was on Top Chef Canada. We love Jamaican food, so we are often cooking Caribbean dishes. Probably my favorite thing in this kitchen is this little wine rack we bought when we were in Tokyo last year. We've been really into wine recently, so we like to put our pretty bottles up here. Off the kitchen, this is our living room. It is definitely my favorite room in the house. I feel like we were very intentional with everything we put in the living room, and it's where most people are. Above our kitchen table, we have a massive skylight, which is lovely. It is really overcast today, but when the sun is out, it is so bright and beautiful in here. Something I really love about our home is just the really, really high ceilings. I also love the exposed beams and the ceiling fan. Having high ceilings just really opens up your space, and I've never lived in a place with really high ceilings before, so it is such a treat. This is our liquor cabinet. My husband and I love making cocktails, and every Friday at 5 after work, we do a happy hour cocktail. We have all our liquors here, bitters, syrups, and then we have our glassware in there. One of my favorite things is always having fresh flowers in the house, and spring is coming, so obviously tulips. When we travel, we also love going to photo booths. So this is one from Paris last year. This is one from the Penny Arcade vintage booth in Toronto. This was my birthday. And we found this calendar at a really cute shop on Dundas West in Toronto, and I just love it. I think it's adorable. I love having a full body mirror in your main living space because it reflects so much sunlight. It's also really good for fit checks, and I feel like it just really opens up the space. I love our stained glass windows, and when it is sunny in the morning, the red and pink and yellow reflects onto these walls, and it's so beautiful. I also love having a really big window in the living room. It just brings in so much light. This coffee table is actually just pure concrete. When the movers brought it in, they were very concerned. They did not know what was in that box. I love coffee table books, but they have to mean something to us, so every single book in this pile is really special. One of my really good friends gave this to me for my birthday, and it's a beautiful book just showcasing Black joy. The images are stunning. This is a book about the evolution of Clarks in Jamaica. My husband loves football, so I got him this football book. We love sneakers, so this is a book about sneakers. And my husband is a Chelsea fan, so I got him this for his birthday one year. It is basically a book full of newspaper clippings about the Chelsea Football Club starting in 1905. This rug and couch are both from Wayfair. I love the rust color in the rug. I feel like it really ties in the brick wall. And I've always wanted to have a cream sofa, but I was scared that I was too clumsy for it. But 2 years in, no spills. Hopefully it stays that way. When we moved in and we saw this beautiful blank wall, we knew we wanted to fill it with art that meant something to us. We love to travel, so we went on Etsy and actually found vintage style travel posters. I'm half Jamaican and we go to Jamaica at least once every year, so of course Jamaica had to have a place on the wall. One of our very first international vacations together was to New York City, and it is one of our favorite places on earth. And this one says wonderful Copenhagen. My husband is part Danish, and it is a very special place to us. We have more stained glass over this door here, which is so beautiful. We also have a very tiny patio here. There's actually 3 patios, so this is one of them, but we don't really use it. But it's still nice to have because we can open the door in the summer and get some fresh air.
As we continue with this tour of Emily's apartment, we want to take a second to share what goes into bringing these tours and videos to you. Behind the scenes, it's all about keeping things organized, our ideas flowing, and our projects on track. And for this, we rely on tools built for creative minds. Without them, managing everything efficiently would definitely be a challenge. And this is why we're excited to partner with Milano for this segment. So, what is Milano? Simply put, it's a flexible online workspace like your own private online wall or corkboard where you can visually collect, organize, and connect all kinds of ideas and project details. We use it as the central hub for each of our tours. Right here on the main board, we gather everything related to the project. A big part of understanding a home's style is creating a mood board. This is where we visually explore the aesthetics, pulling together textures, colors, and furniture inspiration. We can easily drag and drop images like pieces inspired by the apartment we're touring. This is incredibly powerful for interior designers planning spaces or presenting concepts to clients. You can quickly build a visual concept board showcasing everything from furniture ideas to material palettes. Linked from our main project board is the creative floor planning. This is vital for figuring out how furniture fits and how a space functions. It's also a fantastic tool for architects and renovators. You can drop in floor plans and even draw directly on them to brainstorm layouts or plan renovations. And linked right here is a budget table, making it easy for designers and architects to track costs as they select items or plan changes. This storyboard is where we plan the flow and edit of a tour like the one you're watching right now. We lay out each section of the tour visually from the intro to the outro. This helps us see the story's progression and plan the edit sequence precisely. We can organize products by category and easily drop in links directly to where items can be found. This is perfect for creating shoppable lists and simply keeping track of items for a project. Beyond these specific boards, Milano offers a vast library of templates for almost any creative project imaginable. You can click into a new board and explore templates for everything from marketing campaigns and mood boards to project trackers and brainstorming sessions. Whether you're a creative professional, a student, or just someone planning any kind of project, Milano is a fantastic way to keep your ideas organized and moving forward. Get started with Milano today. You can sign up for free with no time limit using our link in the description below. That's milano.com/the art of interiors.
And down this hallway, we have our washer dryer here. This is where we have our downstairs washroom, and you can see we have another vintage style travel poster of the Caribbean. This is our office/TV room. This is what I like to call our knickknack shelf. All the prints on here are very special to us. So as you see here, this is a print of Bloor Fruit Market. We actually took our engagement photos there. My husband loves building Lego. So as you can see here, we have the Halifax clock and Pier 21 in Halifax. This is probably my favorite print in the house. It's literally just Jamaican beef patties, but I love it. This is a print we had made for our wedding, for our cocktail menu. And for our first anniversary, I had this watercolor sketch of my husband and I done by a local artist. Edna is a restaurant in Halifax where we are from, where we had our first anniversary dinner. And this is a picture of the Halifax clock. This is one of our workspaces, and it's really nice to have a bunch of personal items surrounding you while you're working. And this is patio 2 of 3. We use this for outdoor dining in the summer. Love an alfresco dinner. This is a Lego Porsche that my husband built. And this champagne art that you see right here, our friends made this for us. So when we moved in 2 years ago, they came over for their first dinner at the new house. They brought this bottle of champagne, and after we finished it, they asked for it back. I was a little confused, but they came back a couple weeks later with this beautiful piece of art, and it is one of my favorite things in the house. And here we just have random storage and some books. So if you open this door here, it is actually an entryway to the washroom. So this room is technically another bedroom, but we opted to use it for an office and TV room, so we didn't have to put the TV in the main living room. And my husband's dad actually made these for us. So these are basically maps of all the previous places we have lived. So our very first apartment in Halifax, our first apartment in Toronto, and our most recent previous apartment. And then in the corner here, we have our big snake plant. And I actually got this big painting off of Facebook Marketplace. So a lovely older man listed it for $50 and he delivered it. $50 all in. He said his wife did not like it because it was too modern and he just wanted it to go to a good home. This room is still very much a work in progress. Like, I hate this couch, but it will be gone soon. Now we're gonna head upstairs. As you come up the stairs, you will find my absolute favorite piece of art in the home. We are always doing pinky promises and all those dates are very important to us. A girl I went to university with recently started doing art and I had her create this for us. And the same brick walls that you saw downstairs follow you up the stairs. One of the first things you'll notice when you walk up here is that it is so bright, and that is because the same skylight I mentioned downstairs is right here. It brings in so much nice natural light. Here is another workspace for us. I often opt to work up here because I love the sunlight. This is the third and final patio for us. It does not look good right now, but trust me, in the summer, we are out here all the time. This closet is great. It's really big and we store patio cushions, blankets, towels, you name it. We have another little knick-knack shelf here and we have a fireplace, but it is not operational. So I put some battery operated candles in there. Here you will see that I am trying to revive the palm tree that was on our patio this summer. And we just have a Marvel book and a Lego book. I love these exposed beams and the ceiling fan. I feel like it brings a lot of warmth to the space. We found this credenza on Instagram actually from a vintage seller that sells a lot of mid-century modern furniture. And on this credenza, this is actually a dried bouquet that my husband gave me for my birthday, I think 4 years ago now. He is a very practical man and did not want to buy flowers that will just die, so he opted for a dried bouquet. This candle that you see here, we made this for our wedding a couple months ago, so we wanted to have a signature scent for our wedding. We made it at Candle in Yorkville in Toronto, and we actually made 2 of the same candle. So in a year from October 26th, we will light the other candle and hopefully be reminded of our wedding. And more prints here. We're from Halifax. We now live in Toronto. This is probably my favorite vantage point in the entire house. I love looking over the living room. And again, when it's sunny, it looks so much better. You guys will have to come back when the sun is out. Here's our second bathroom where you will also find another skylight. And right beside the bathroom is our bedroom. So this is technically the secondary bedroom in the home, but because we opted to use the main bedroom for a TV room and office, this is our bedroom. We have another skylight in the bedroom, and the layout in here was a bit difficult to work with. Originally, I didn't want to have our bed right under the skylight, but we honestly love it. It wakes us up in the morning and it's really nice to just have the sun on your face when you wake up. And you'll find more Lego in this room. We have the Birds of Paradise plant, and this is a little Lego thing. I think it's fake Lego, but it's 4 of our engagement photos that are made by Lego bricks. My name's Emily. I hope you enjoyed touring my Toronto apartment. And if you want to see more of my home and connect, you can follow me on TikTok at Yet Another Emily. Bye.